Okay, I executed the goal. When I see in the targets, the name is coming as Maven Web Project 1.2 hyphen release. From there, where it is coming is, if I open my pom.xml, it is coming like this: artifact ID hyphen version. See this: artifact ID Maven Web Project hyphen version 1.2 hyphen release dot packaging. So how the name, the target, in the target, by Maven is going to generate artifact and place it in the target, right? So that artifact ID name, how it will be is like this: artifact ID hyphen version dot var, artifact ID hyphen version dot packaging. So artifact ID is Maven Web Project hyphen 1.2 hyphen release version dot var. That is why it is Maven Web Project hyphen 1.2 hyphen version dot var. Yes, is it coming like that? Understood, guys? The naming of the artifact. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now my friend who is converting his project into a jar file and give it to me, that also will have this naming, right? Artifact ID hyphen version dot jar or var, like that, jar. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, you remember this. And I don't want this name. This is the default naming. Then artifact will be generated with this default naming, artifact ID hyphen version dot jar. But I don't want the default naming. I want to use my own custom name. Then what you can do is you can use some plugin. Okay, let me show you this. If you don't want the name, you can use this plugins like this. So var plugin, to generate a var, you have to use like this var plugin to generate. You cannot directly use var packaging here. To use that, you have to use a plugin. Jar means it will directly generate, but if you are using a var file, you have to use a plugin management like this. You can copy paste it, not an issue, right? Then here you have to give the name, var name. If you give this, with this name, it will generate the artifact, not the artifact ID hyphen version dot jar. If you don't want that, if you want to use a custom name, you can use like this. See here, for this project I have used, right? If you go to targets, you can see that test1.var, not this artifact ID version dot jar or var, right? Okay, like this you can use some plugins. So Maven supports plugins. Maven will generate by default jar file. If you want to generate a var file, you have to add this plugin name. So you can copy paste wherever you want. You can copy paste this plugin. It will automatically generate the var file if you specify the package here. You no need to struggle. Just declare this as a var and copy this plugin. It will generate. And if you don't want a custom name, you can ignore this. You can remove this element. Okay. Next, when I execute a goal, ambient clean package or install or deploy, I want to directly deploy into Tomcat. It will generate the artifact, place it in the target directory, and from there my Maven itself want to go and deploy in the target. There is a deploy plugin. There is one particular plugin. If you use that plugin and give your Tomcat details, IP address, port number, username, password, like that, your Maven itself will go and deploy. So if you want to do that, you have to use a plugin. Okay, so you remember that Maven uses plugins. That you remember. That's enough. When it is required, I'll teach that which plugin, what, why we need those and all. I'll discuss. Don't worry. Okay, fine. You remember that plugins. So before that, what is the point I want to tell is the default naming convention of the artifact. What Maven is going to generate is artifact ID hyphen version dot packaging, right? Artifact ID, whatever you have given for artifact ID hyphen version dot this packaging. Okay, it will generate. Okay, now come back to that scenario where my friend, I want to use a custom jar which is not there in the Maven central repository. My friend has given me a jar file which has some name, like same artifact ID version dot jar or custom name, something he has generated and gave it to me, right? Now I want to place that in the Maven local repository because I want to use that dependency as one of the dependency in my project. If I place it in the local repository, my Maven will take from there and it will not go to central repository. If I don't place it in local, it will go to central repository. That artifact is not there in the central repository. My Maven will throw error, right? So let me place it in the local repository. It will pick it. I'll manually place that, right? So what you want to do to place that in Maven locally is you have to do like this. MVN install is the command you have to do. MVN install is the command you have to use. So how that you have to use is like this: mvn install file, right? This is right. So you have to pass -d file, location of the file. Where is that custom location? When your friend gives it, you will copy in your local, right? Somewhere in your system you keep it, right? Where is that location and file name, right? File name. So I'm going to run this file from the same location wherever I have. For example, let's see this. For example, let's see this. This is a custom jar. This malli.jar something is there, right? This is a custom jar my friend has given me. So I'll take this. I'll put it here. I'll put it here. So malli 1.1 jar, right? What is the group ID for that? Malli group something, malli.group. He has given the details, right? Malli.group. So if it is a jar file, you want to set some group ID for that. You want to set some artifact ID for that. Malli art ID, something ID. Okay. Which version? 1.0. Whether it is a jar or var, jar file, always jar will give it. So now I'm saying that I have a jar file. I have a jar file with the name malli.1.jar, malli-1.jar. For that, I'm going to set an group ID this, artifact ID this, and version this. And version this is a jar file. So now when I run this here, right? Let me open a git bash here. Close this. Run this. See here, I'm saying I have a jar file in my current location under this maven/projects here, maven/project. I have a malli.jar. Use it. This mvn install command will upload this into my local repository automatically based on settings.xml. It will understand and it will upload this into that local repository, and it will set this as the group ID for this jar file, this as the artifact ID for my jar file, and this as a version. Run it. Done. It has successfully executed. Now if I go to my local repository, I'm using custom repository, right? Here, malli group malli art. Do we have this here? I have this jar file here. Now this jar file I want to use in my pom.xml. How to use in my pom.xml is you write a dependency as it is. Like this. What is the group ID we have set for that? What is the group ID we have set in the command for that? Yeah, we have set that, right? Group ID we have set malli. So this I have to use it here. Group ID malli.group. Artifact ID something I have set here, right?
Art ID.
Malli art ID. Version is 1.0. So now if I run this, right, now it will take the jar file from my local repository itself. Have you understood? So why I'm setting that here? So I'm saying this is the jar file. For this, I'm going to set one group ID and artifact ID and version. So whoever wants to use this in their project, so if they use the group ID in the dependency, if they use as a group ID, artifact ID, version, it will consider this file from the local repository like this. Understood, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So this is how we upload the custom jars or custom dependencies into Maven local repository and use them. So this is one of the interview question asked many times, and to test whether you really worked or not. If you tell, they'll ask, have you worked on custom dependencies? Yes. How to use custom dependencies? Using mvn install command only. Again, this is also mvn install command, install file. So we can upload or install the custom dependency into our local repository with group ID, artifact ID details. So then with this group ID and artifact ID, we can use as a dependency in our pom.xml. So when we run any goal, our Maven is going to consider that take that goal, jar or dependency from the local repository. Understood, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So now that's it. So how to generate this jar file? You may get one question, sir, while practicing, I want to generate one jar file just simply for testing and practice. How can I get this jar file? Is this how to generate is just a right click, new text file, Malli -1.1. You remove this and keep it just only for testing, right? This is not real jar. That's it, done. Now you can use this also for practicing or testing purpose. Okay.
Sir, for us to remove .txt extension is not coming, sir. How to?
That is Windows
remove?
settings. You have to go to somewhere in the properties. I forgot it. I don't know. Yeah. You just check it.
It's folder properties.
Okay, that is a folder properties or somewhere. I'm not sure.
Top on the left hand.
Where?
Left hand side you have. Top left hand side.
This one.
Yeah, that one. Next to that folder option. Folder properties. So next to that option is that folder. Click on folder.
This one.
No, the last one. Sir.
The first one.
The first one, yes.
Yeah, if I click on this, I'm showing this. Somewhere you check it. That is a Windows settings. That is not a fault of Maven tool or something. It is an issue with your Windows. Okay, not issue also. There is some settings you have to change. Okay. Okay, somewhere it will show the display extension something. Okay, anyways, the class isn't recording. Let me stop it. We'll discuss this silly things offline. Okay, do you have any questions, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, take the assignment.